Let's see how well will this live do. I mean, the connection and stuff like that. Guys, ladies, my ladies, hello, 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 hello. I've been literally trying for the last half an hour to go live on my phone through, like, doing a phone live, because on a phone it's the quality much better and the sound is much better. But YouTube still keeps telling me that I'm not eligible to go live on my phones on High Value Mindset. And the requirements to go live on your phone on YouTube is to have 1,000 subscribers. And I do have 1,000 subscribers, over 1,000, and still not letting me to go live on a phone. So this is why I'm a bit annoyed. I don't know how to get in contact with YouTube over this. YouTube, if you're watching me, please let me go live on my phone, here, because I am eligible for it. So if you could fix it, would be awesome. Anyway, today's live is about how to handle negativity. So guys, if you have any comments, if you have any questions, let me know. I actually been to an event Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. So Tuesday and Wednesday, I spent the whole day at the event getting lots of good and positive energy. And I will share some amazing things which I took from that event. But first, I will share how to be happy and how to live a happy, positive life, even if you're in the negative circumstances. So the first thing, so let's see, let me give you an example. If you're dealing with negativity, and whoever is watching, please fire me up with questions, anything you want to talk about, just like drop it in the comments below. Okay, so how to deal with negativity and still be happy, right? So the goal is, don't be, actually I heard this in the event, and the sentence goes like, don't focus on your problems, but be led by your dream. Okay, so this is what happens. What you focus on manifest into bigger. So when you focus on negativity, or when you focus onto problems, because you are affected, and we as humans, obviously we are very emotional, so it's very natural for us to focus on things that triggering us or are important to us, even if it's problems, or especially when it's problems. But when we focus on them, we end up creating more negativity and more drama. So it's very important to be logical with your problems, to sort them out, but to focus on the bigger goal. And the bigger goal should be in your life, your dream, or something else, right? So it's a very good saying. Don't focus on your problems, but be led by the dream. Okay. So how do you do that, even if you are triggered or annoyed or upset or like anything else? And actually, guys, I'm going to be very honest with you. Right now, at this point, I am dealing with some drama and negativity myself. So what I'm sharing, this is exactly what I'm doing today through the day. Okay, so if you're in the same position as me, listen to me. This is how I'm dealing with that, and this is what is really helpful and always helped me for the last 3 years. I've been dealing this way for the last 3 years. Hey, Kushi, love you too. So ladies, guys, whoever have questions, like, just, let's socialize. Let's socialize. I'm fiery today. So actually, hold on. I wrote some notes. I'm not sure will I use them, but it's good to have them in front of me. I like having my notes in front of me. Okay, so the first thing is, let's see, if something is triggering you, the first thing is, let me open my notes so I won't forget, because I literally wrote things properly down. Okay, hello from Holland. Perfect. So the first thing is gratitude. Okay, when you have a negativity coming in and it's affecting you and it's annoying you, First thing is gratitude. Gratitude will not shift your mind in seconds because it's going to take time. Because when you have a negative thought, it can really overpower you, because negativity is actually stronger than positivity, and negativity does manifest actually faster than positivity. If you think about illnesses, if let's say something happened to your leg, right, and like it got something, let's say, happened, and those bad cells, they are multiplying and be spreading all over your body, right? So negativity goes around very fast because we naturally are more focused on negativity. If we look at the news or newspaper, like anywhere in the world, everywhere it's focusing on negativity, because this is what we humans are actually more interested in. This is what we attract faster. So how do you do that? So when you are in the negative state, the first thing is to be grateful. To be grateful for things that you love in your life. So you literally will have to think, okay, like I'm in this horrible, horrible state. I feel like I'm gonna explode and eat everyone alive. I love this expression, sorry. But I need to control myself, and be grateful, right? So you think about how to be grateful. So you think about little things like, let's say, I'm grateful that I live in this amazing flat. I'm grateful for this view in my life. I'm grateful that I'm healthy. I'm grateful that I have incredible, amazing subscribers. I'm grateful for the comments. I'm grateful for this. But ladies, it's not like I'm grateful, 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 and you say 5 things you're grateful for. It's not going to shift your mindset. You literally need to go on with it like for nearly a few hours. Like make it into a habit. Whenever you think about something negative, like if you have one negative thought, you literally need to replace it like with 100 positive ones, because negativity spreads faster. So you need to overpower it with positivity. All right. So gratitude, first thing, really important. Second thing, and I always see, it always helps. There has not been a day in my life where this thing have not helped. And I would say it's the quickest thing to release stress and bad energy in a way that is just released, and it is gym. Ladies, guys who do not like to exercise, I understand it's not easy, it's annoying, but your body, you will release stress, your stress, and the the way you sweat, like disgusting things like come out from your body, right? So all this horrible stress comes out from you as well. All this negativity, everything comes out from you as well. And then after, let's say, hard exercise, the harder exercise is, the happier you feel if you're feeling stressed. And then the harder exercises, your happy hormones, endorphins, start taking over your body, and you actually feel at ease and happier. You will actually feel like, oh my God, I don't have this anymore. When you're stressed and when you're angry, it's like it doesn't want to leave you, right? You're like, oh my God, it's so annoying, like gratitude, I'm trying, but it's like, it's still there. And when you go to the gym, it slowly starts to go like this and it releases, right? Especially for women, ladies. For guys, actually, it does help. But what's interesting, exercise make women calmer. There's, in some case, exercise can make men a bit more aggressive and a bit more alpha, which is really interesting. So gym, but don't be like in a gym, like walking on a treadmill, right? If you're walking on a treadmill and you're still thinking it's not gonna help, I done this, okay? Like I done this, this is not helping. Then you actually, like, and also like guys, when I feel that I'm stressed and I'm thinking, oh my God, gym would be a solution. I know it would be, but I can't make myself to go to the gym because I'm like so focused on that negativity. And I'm like, oh, I don't have time for this. I have this huge problem to deal with. Gym is just like, I need to get dressed. I don't have time for this. Why do I need to do this? There's this huge problem to deal with. This is how my mind is going. I have to make myself do things that I don't want to do because I know that logically it makes sense for me and it's going to help me, although I don't really want to. So I kind of make myself go there even if I don't want to. And then I know if I'll go there just by myself, very likely I might want to walk on a treadmill rather than run on it. But if I'm joining a class or getting a personal trainer, they're gonna hold my hand and will start making me do the exercise, right? And then I will feel that it's helping me. The more they will push me, the better I will feel. So again, girls, don't just go to the gym for the sake of going for a walk, although that does help, but not as much. The harder you go, the more stress you release. Okay, next one. Now that we sorted it all out, we had gratitude, we went to the gym, right? The next thing, we can come back home and relax. How do we relax at home? This is when we can meditate, okay? Meditation. A lot of times, again, when you have a lot of stress, meditating is a bit hard because if you're going in a peace, you're trying not to think, and when these negative thoughts from that problem are coming in, it's actually quite hard to meditate in peace when you have these problems coming in. So what if you can do that, that's fantastic. I can do it like that if I have problems. But what helps for me a lot is guided meditation. All right. So if I did gratitude, went to the gym, came back home, I find someone that I really like. I like the voice, that I like. Let's say I prefer usually doing meditation when it's guided meditation by a man. I don't know why, but I prefer that. And then I can relax, and then the guided meditation is telling you what to do. So you focus on the words, right? So when you focus on the words, there is no time for the thoughts to creep in. And then you kind of go from there, right? So you do your guided meditation. The next thing is, this is when you can go for your dreams. Now you're set, you're in the good mindset. This is when you can go for your dreams, you can go for your goals, and you can leave your problems behind. And a lot of time, ladies, when you don't pay attention to your problems, a lot of time, and actually majority of time, they do end up sorting themselves out. The more we pay attention to the problems, a lot of times we create bigger problems, or they kind of in our faces like being there. But a lot of times when we kind of leave them to it and we don't give much energy to it, really, like, trust me, girls, a lot of times these problems sort themselves out. So now you can focus on your dreams. After the dreams, obviously, you can see your friends, have fun. For women also, talking is really helpful. We as women, the more we talk about, let's see, the same thing, the same problem, the better we feel. So it's not like gossiping, but it's just kind of more like sharing your feelings. Men don't do that. We don't understand that. So this is just the difference between men and women. But for women, like, I know when I have a problem, I want to talk to 20 people about the same problem just in order for me to feel better. And if I'm sharing that problem and someone is giving me solutions, I'm going to be pretty furious, because I'm going to be like, look, I'm not asking for solutions. I just want to talk to feel better. So can you please be a woman and just listen and let it go? So this is how it goes with women. The more we talk, the better we feel. So it's not necessarily that we need solutions. Okay, so this is how we deal with negativity, and this is what works for me. And this kind of was an example of like day-to-day basis. Let's say if I have problems in business, if I have personal problems, if I have, some other problems, this is kind of day-to-day basis. In the past, what has helped me the most when I was, as I say, in my rock bottom, right? And if you have not seen a video of my rock bottom, I have like a short version of it on this YouTube channel. But what has helped me the most when I was in my rock bottom was going for my dream, right? And my dream was to be a dating and relationship coach. My dream was to have my own business and to help you girls. And the way I did it when I was surrounded by all the negativity, I only focused on that dream because that dream felt like a little light. When I would be focusing on this dream, when I would be working on my website, when I would be writing an ebook, when I would be doing my YouTube videos or coaching you girls, it made me feel really, really good. It made me feel very happy. So I kind of had like my dream was like my happy blanket. So like whenever things are falling apart, which at that time was like every day, 24/7, I would go into my safe space and focus on that dream. And this is how my business got built, because it was my only happiness. And because I don't like to be unhappy, I don't like the negativity, I just really ended up really focusing on it. So ignoring all the negativity, ignoring all the problems, and just focusing on the dream. And this is when it went like bigger, 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 bigger. And then this dream actually took over my life, and the problems became much smaller or dropped off. Now, sometimes something comes in here and there, but we deal with that. So, ladies, how are we doing? Any questions? You have changed my life, more happier. I was so low valued, but before that, I had no idea of the games guys play. Thanks for making my life happier. Everyone plays games, ladies. It's not just guys. Yes, guys play it more because they have testosterone, but everyone plays games. It's kind of a way of life. People who actually say that we do not play games, life is a game, ladies. Life is a game. We are who we want to be. I am who I want to be. So let's see, I would call myself inspirational. I'm a coach. I do this or do this or do that. In a way, I took like characteristic or personality. Let's say I took like some kind of personality. That's, let's say, a game, and I'm doing this thing, right? If somebody wants to play a game of a nice guy, he's gonna take that because that fits with his character the most, and he's gonna play a game of, let's say, a nice guy. If somebody wants to play a game of a bad boy, he's gonna take that personality that fits the most, and he's gonna play. It's all like that, guys. So we are who we want to be. So we kind of all take the game and apply it to us. And then a lot of times we point fingers and so on. So let's see, any more questions? Shall I share some amazing things that kind of I took really away from the seminar? So a lot of things I forgot, but what stood out to me the most, because I'm a relationship coach, what stood out to me the most was, and what I really, really loved from the bottom of my heart, was Grant Cardone and Elena Cardone. Actually, what Elena Cardone was saying, it was really good. You could see that she's a bit nervous on a stage, but bless that woman, like it was really, really good. And what I actually really liked of Elena Cardone saying, she said, me and Grant, we have a different type of relationship. We don't have a normal relationship. And she says the only reason our relationship works, and this is for the girls, like especially girls who want to achieve big things in life, especially ladies who have big dreams, to the girls who are dating guys with big dreams and, big goals and ambitions. This is what it will be like, right? And this is actually how my mom lived with my dad as well. So basically, Elena Cardone was saying, we don't focus on the little problems, right? We focus on the big picture. We focus on the dream. If we will focus on the little problems and we will let these little problems escalate and overpower, we won't be able to focus on the big dream. For example, and this is a very good example. For example, Elena Cardone was saying, imagine this scenario. So Grant is always busy, right? He's running $1 billion empire, all of that. For example, it's Elena's birthday. We are having dinner at the restaurant and Grant is on a phone majority of the time making business deals. Now, do you think Elena is complaining for Grant being on a phone, or is she fine with that because she's understanding that she's actually grateful that he took this time to be with her on the birthday, but there's a bigger dream, like a $1 billion empire to be built, and her complaining and asking for attention, that would be low value, right? So she says, like, this is something that this is the relationship of me and Grant Cardone. I'm not gonna tell him you're on your phone when we are like on a birthday dinner, because there's a big picture. And this is, ladies, what you need to understand as well a lot. You cannot compare a guy. You cannot compare a guy who has 9 to 5 and a guy who is trying to run an empire. These are two different human beings. You cannot take advice from this guy on this guy, or from this guy on this guy. This is two different human beings. So this is what I really actually loved what Elaine Cardone said. And focus on the big dream, not on the little problems. Now, another thing, what Grant Cardone said, and this is for the guys, and I actually made a post straight after on my Instagram because I loved it so much. And this is what he says. And this is for the men, I hope men are watching, this is high value mindset, so I hope guys are watching. And this is what he says. He said, if you want quality, stop using, how did he say it? Not trash, but like he basically said, stop using, crap, basically. Stop buying crap. This is what he said. If you want quality, stop buying crap, right? Nothing what's amazing, no high value quality woman in life comes easy. Nothing what's amazing comes without you giving any investment into it. It takes time, it takes patience, it takes conquering and so on. Crap comes and goes. You can have it at any time. Is it quality? No, it's not. So then a guy who is so successful, so inspirational, finally says something like this to over 10,000 of people, it was just like my heart was literally melting. Like I was just like, thank you very much. Like at least, like there are still men who actually make sense. Another was very amazing saying by Grant Cardone as well, which I coach a lot. And this is what he says. So he said, he asked this question. He says, how many in here are married or in, let's say, relationship? And people like lift their hands, right? And then he says, for how many of you, your spouse, you could not convince your spouse to be interested in this event, and your spouse decided not to come because we are not interested in this event. And a lot of people lift their hands. And he says, well, guys, you know what you need to do then. Because if your spouse, if this is your dream, and your spouse is not on the same page as you and is not supporting your dream or has a dream himself, you need to let that person go if you want to achieve your dream. Why? Because all he's gonna do, he'll just be a baggage for you. How are you gonna go for your dream when you're gonna have the closest person to your spouse taking you down, right? It's you're climbing and it's like taking you down. It's so much harder to climb when you have to deal with all this BS drama and so on, right? But if you have a spouse who's in the same building as you are, listening to the same seminars and on the same goal, on the same dream, then you both together are literally creating the biggest empire ever. This is how empires are built. You know, like you support, motivate, inspire one another. So yeah, for you guys, where the spouse is taking you down, something to think about, hey? Okay, ladies, so any more questions? That's kind of the main bits that I wanted to share with you all from the event which I had, and, you know, how to deal with stress and negativity. And next time when I'm gonna go live, I will basically try and get in touch with YouTube and, you know, tell them I have over 1,000 subscribers. I'm eligible to do live on my phone because the quality would just be so much better. But yeah. So any more questions? Anything like that? If not, I'm gonna go, and to the ones who are interested in my ultimate self-love group, I would recommend you to join it. It is not free, but in the group, I'm talking how I dealt with my own rock bottom, how I focused on this little light, this little positivity when everything around me was crashing. And the things that were crashing was my sister passed away. I lived with crazy people. If you want to know what kind of crazy people lived with, you can actually find the video for free on this channel where I'm showing where I lived before and after. So I'm talking about how I deal with that. I am talking about how I didn't have any money. I'm talking about how it was like difficult to work as a nanny and so on and build a business on a side, how I was in a negative state. Yeah, and just how I was dealing with all of that, and, you know, sorting my life out by focusing on this dream and by going for this goal. So if you want to learn how to love yourself, I would really recommend you to join my ultimate, to buy actually my ultimate self-love course, as you will learn how to get rid of bad apples, how to deal with negativity, how to live a happy and positive life, how to get out of your rock bottom, how to be self-aware. And I'm sharing it all through my own story, because I've been through all of that. So I can share it and coach you guys as well. And I will put a link down how to get that ultimate self-love package in this video description in the next half an hour after this live. Okay, so if you like my live, please press like, share it with the ladies who need it. And until the next time, I'll do next Friday either another live or a video. I'm not sure yet. And yeah, so thank you guys for watching. Have a beautiful day. Ooh.